Let's get it!
Broadcasting to you from a little grass shack in the middle of the Pacific.
Live in the place to be.
Well, they're actually in the Bay Area.
Yeah!
But they are the premier Pacifica show that shines a spotlight on positive Pacific Islanders.
You listening to the sound.
Role models coming brown every Thursday night at 6.
East to west, we getting hurt.
Brought to you by Pacifica by Design. It's the iconic Faika podcast with your hosts, Naki and Carl.
Y'all settled in, Naki?
Yep.
Naki's our road warrior this week. That's going to be our check-ins. Our check-ins going to be all of the community events that we've been to in the last week. We're going to show some pictures from an event that we were at a week ago that we didn't get to share the pictures from the Shine Family Day. And so a grip o pictures coming up with that. We got our community announcements, and that is going to cover the full length of our show today. Naki, what's good?
Right. Hello. Happy Thursday. Busy week. Do you have a check-in or?
I think our check-in is going to be the community events.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Crazy busy week. We went to, what did we hit last week?
Well, I couldn't remember on the way here. And I know I was like, didn't you do something?
Shine Family Day. Shine.
We did Monday. We went to go see Pie Fest.
We did.
We went and did the video,
yeah.
Right?
Well, we did. Did we talk about Shine last week?
We did talk about Shine.
Oh.
We shouldn't have the pictures.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought Shine was Saturday that just passed.
Maybe it was.
Yeah.
18th. So we have pictures of the Shine Family Day.
Yeah. Shine Family Day was this past weekend, so we didn't talk about it last week. So no. That happened on the 18th, and then on the 19th we did go see Lola and Matt. They're doing a whole production for someone that they're doing a proposal for, I believe. I don't know if they want that public. So
they're putting a video, some assets together to profile what they do.
Right.
In the nutshell, what they're going to do is sometimes it's hard for organizations or companies or funders or government agencies to really know what you do. So everybody, actually every nonprofit organization should do what Pie Fest is doing right now, is kind of getting their story together in a video.
Correct.
So that it's easy for people to see. So we learned a little something from that, made some contacts with the people that were doing the interviews, geeked out on their gear as usual, looking at microphones and cameras and those kind of things. But yeah, I mean, I guess we can share that part of it.
Yeah. So that we just went in and talked about Pie Fest and all the great work that they do. So look for that video. I think they're still working on it for until next month. So I can't wait for that to pop out. That was Monday. We shot across the bay. Yep. And then Saturday, I was like, was that 2 weeks ago? I had to look at my calendar. Yeah. Shine was on Saturday, the 18th at Gellert Park with, so it's Pitt's
Family Shine.
Shine Family Day. That threw me
right?
off. Yeah, I was like, oh my God, I'm talking about stuff that happened 2 weeks ago. Shine Family Day happened Saturday, the 18th at Gellert Park. They were celebrating their 10-year anniversary, that Pacific Islands Together. The executive director, Ina Mefua, and her family and their whole team put on a really, really great event at Gellert Park in Daly City. This is Matt, who is with Pie Fest. He had his own booth. Of course, we talked about Matt on Monday. I mean, we went to go see him on Monday because on Saturday you talked to him about doing a video. But there was a lot of great, of course, the whole community came out. Someone Solutions was there. Epi, I got to see Fanga, that's Angel, and Epi, who were at the fair walking around. But there was tons and tons of great work, lots of booths, food booths and merch vendors. There was a lot of city folks there, as you can see. I just uploaded just a bunch bunch of pictures from the event. Raina and her group do a really great job. Stag Elite was there, of course. They're out of San Francisco, a youth group there. We talked to a lot of merch people. Sunga and Spice were there, hooked on Ohana. The stage, they had Manuia, Polynesian Review, performed, PIYA from SEDC. Who else? Someone Solutions walked in the parade. They had a parade that started at 9 o'clock in the morning, which I knew we were not going to get there at 9 o'clock in the morning. But they posted a video of just the city. That is Patsy. We have a picture up of Patsy Tito, who's the executive director for Samoan Solutions, and then Raina, who's the executive director for Pacific Islands Together. It was packed. It was super windy though, so people had to hold their tents down. Ours was there, and I'll talk about ours in a little bit. They had a booth there. Daniel was there. Lulu and Lexi talked about Essence of Mana, Talanoa Tuesday, Journey to Empowerment. They were promoting their events.
What's your feeling on the new venue? They had new digs. So normally it's at Jefferson High School, and then this year they were at a new venue.
Oh yeah. No, I like it. Gellert Park is a nice park in Daly City. It's a lot bigger than they usually have it at Jefferson High School in Daly City on Old Mission Road. But Gellert, they were growing out of that space anyway, so it fits them more. It's a lot more room for them, and they had a lot more vendors and a lot of resources for the community. So
the Jefferson High School place was more cozy, like it felt more, I don't know, I guess intimate, but they had outgrown that at that point. They had people, the booths were kind of not stepping on each other, but they were crammed together in that previous venue. So it was good to see them outgrowing the venue that you're in is a good thing to happen if you're a nonprofit organization.
I love Gellert Park. I grew up in that area, so Gellert Park is familiar, and so it feels like home. PD is checking in. We'll talk about PD and Mena in a little bit. PD's checking in. Hey,
exciting
PD.
News for Pacifica in Focus.
Exciting news for PD and Mena. And so, Shine was a great event. Congratulations to Pacific Islands Together. They did a great job celebrating 10 years. We ran it like Melina was there. I got to talk to Becca, who her interview is on our page. Go check that out, where she talks a little bit about Pitt. They also have Pitt has their Pacific Islands Day, which is on June 1st at the San Mateo County Fair. And then they have a concert featuring E.M. Tongi. And then, of course, Big Body Cisco will be the MC, the host, the MC.
They got moved up. So before, that was the second week, and they actually got Pacific Islander Day got moved up to the opening weekend. So we get moved up in the...
it's a 2-day event. Yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Normally, last time they were the second week, or they were at the end of they weren't at the beginning. And I was talking to... I can't. One of the people that I always see that helps Pitt out, his name's Ken. I actually saw him, and I've seen him at a bunch of Raina's events, and I was like, that guy. I helped him unload a truck at last year at the fairgrounds, and we just unloaded all the water and moved everything in. I never got to know his name, so I talked to him, and he's the one who actually told me that they got moved up in the lineup. So they're I'm not sure exactly how that works.
What does that mean?
Earlier. So they weren't in the. Is it a full? They were the second day before.
I am not sure. I know there's one day that we go. I don't know if there's another day.
The day in the however long the fair is, or whatever it is, it's multiple days, right? So they got moved up earlier in the lineup.
So they're like Saturday instead of Sunday or something like that. Oh, okay.
Rather than Sunday, but I think it was because of the turnout. I think that the people that were showing up, they actually got moved up. So it's a win, feather in the cap for Pitt.
Yeah.
And yeah, that should be Ian Tongi. That's going to be cool to see him.
Yeah,
sharing the
Ian
Bay
Thong
Area.
is going to be at the Pacific Islands Day. I know PD and Mena, they just asked Mena to, maybe I'm not supposed to say so. So anyway, you'll see PD and Mena there in some capacity. I'm not really sure if I've got all kinds of secrets. But yeah, so look for them on June 1st. I will be in San Diego that weekend, so I won't be able to make it. But some part of PBD will be there doing interviews and walking around taking pictures. So that's happening. PBD will be at Cali Roots this weekend, doing interviews, walking around, taking pictures. So look for Charlene and Paul if you're going to be at Cali Roots. Cisco, take care of Charlene and Paul. They'll be walking around. So if you see PBD walking around, they'll have the mic. Stop and say hi and talk to them. They'll be there. Lita was there. Congratulations to our Lita, who is now working Pacific Island Hut, or is it Salt? That she left her position that she had at a regular 9 to 5, and I'm so happy for her that she gets to do community work
With Salt, right?
with, I believe it's with Salt.
Yeah.
Yes, it's with Salt, and so congratulations to Lita.
Leap of faith.
Salt, yes. I'm so happy for her.
That's a big step, and that is
Yes.
a big step. Jumping out of your comfort
zone
to go work for the community.
Yeah.
That's exciting stuff.
Yeah, and it's like she's been, you know what, she's been doing community work for free. You know what I mean? Like we've all been doing heart work for a long time, and so to see her actually like take the leap of faith, like you said, and go work for a nonprofit organization, it's such a blessing that she can do that. So congratulations.
In the words of Patsy Tito, we all started as volunteers.
Yes, we all started as volunteers.
So now she's going to get paid.
And now look at our girl. Look at her go. So she also, her daughter, her beautiful daughter, dances with Atamai Dance Academy. So they also were at the event that happened last night. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, congratulations to Lita and her new position. So we're happy for her. So Salt, we also seen her there at Salt. She was there at Salt Shine Family Day, and then Monday we went to go see Pie Fest, Matt and Lola, and then Wednesday, what happened? Was it Wednesday? Wednesday was yes, last night was their Essence of Mana's Pacifica Village Walk, and it wasn't really a walk. It really is. PD said, good time to be a Pacific Islander. I think we say that all the time. It's a good time to be a Pacific Islander. So last night was the Pacifica Village Walk by Essence of Mana, Asian American Recovery Services. And we were invited to South City at the Elks Lodge. They presented data that they had been working on. There's a lot of pictures of the data that they captured. And can we move forward just a little bit? Yeah, just lots and lots of data. Of course, data is king or queen in our case. It's without data, unfortunately, our numbers, our population isn't seen, which is kind of fucked up. But without data, really, that's how we get funding for the community work that's happening in your city, in your county, in your state. So when you see surveys and they ask you, especially your Pacific Islander community leader asks you to take a survey, please take a couple of minutes to fill them out, because that, unfortunately, that's how we are seen in the government or whatever's eyes. So they had tons and tons of data that they posted last night at the Elks Lodge. Nani, of course, was there, host. She was one of the hosts, along with Lulu, Lexi, Junior, Daniel, they did a really great job of hosting last night. Tons and tons of food. I'm all about the food. The chicken teriyaki was really, really good. You can check out the data. We'll be posting a little bit on our page. I think I did post a lot of data in our stories, so go check that out, screenshot it. That they also that is their new logo, Essence of Mana's new logo. It's so cute, done by, of course, Fia. Ipo's daughter. So follow her on social media. I love it. It's, an elder and then a kid, talking and teaching the young child something, anything, everything, is handing it down.
There's like a journey, right? You can see the path that goes on.
And then there's an uncle or a dad with their son. Of course, a picture of the city in the background. So I love it. It's, there's a taupo in the back where it's, it stands for either your daughter, your niece, your,
There's a father
so
there.
it's they showed their logo, premiered their logo yesterday. That's what it was. And so t-shirts were flying everywhere. And so we had a really good time. There was lots of people there. DJ Bex Bumble was the DJ. I think I have a picture of her somewhere. That is on my, okay, this picture is going viral on social media just because they're executive directors and they're all women. Of course, Christine Moia, All My Usos, Reina Mefua with Pacific Islands Together, Patsy Tito, Samoan Community Development Center, Mama Sil with Faltasi Youth Services, and then, of course, the queen of the entire world.
The queen of the whole wide world.
Whole wide world.
And then Nak, you forgot to announce herself.
Right. And so we were at the Elks Lodge. It was such a nice event. Talama was there. Who else was there? The city of Daly City, the city of South San Francisco. That's Junior and Robin. Junior is, I believe, well, he says he's the boss, but really Nani runs that whole Asian American Recovery Services. So I don't know really what Junior's title is, but they did a really great job. I loved being there. The place was beautiful. Of course, the food was amazing. They gave away, Target, they raffled off Target cards, but you got to join the raffle because they had, it was like bingo cards kind of. You had to fill out the answers where they find somebody who is the oldest member in their family and you write their name down, then find a member of All My Usos, that's the program we had, Pacifica Village Walk. And inside it gives all the information of their programs, Journey to Empowerment, Talanoa Tuesday, and Essence of Mana, their 13-week family program, which they have another cohort coming up. So we'll be promoting that. Yes, Lita said ours always has the best raffle. Girl, you missed it last night. They have $50 Target cards, and I won one, and Mo won one, and so we went home with $100. But when they call your number, you people just walk up to go get their raffle, and usually at SCDC, when you win, you got to dance. So when they called my name, I started like dancing down, and then I go, oh, wrong event. SCDC was like, go, Axie, go. So we had such a good time. I think
that's going to become a tradition.
That's going to become a thing now.
That's funny. It was like, well, other than you, because you won something and then gave your ticket away.
Yeah,
you didn't want to dance that day, but that was a lot of fun. So that was Sister Nani. She was announcing and introducing and talking about all the work that everybody is doing. If we could put that picture back up of Nani, she was introducing all the community leaders, and then and she went through everybody and talked about all the work they did. I met a guy there. I forgot his name. He's with the city of South City. He lived in Daly City, but he works in South City. So Nani brought him over to meet
Raina, and I just happened to be sitting next to her. And you know how humble Raina is? Like, she don't want no smoke, no light, no nothing. And the guy was like, oh, I live in Daly City. And I was like, oh, Shine just celebrated their 10-year anniversary of Shine Family Day in Gellert Park in Daly City. And he said, oh man, I drove by there. Devin. Yes, Devin. Thank you, sister. His name is Devin. He works for the city of South City in diversity and inclusion. There you go. There you go. And then I was like, oh, they just celebrated 10 years. She's on the side pinching me, Raina, like to shut up, right? And then
so you shut up, of course.
No. So then it gets worse. And then I go, oh yeah, she's the executive director. And Pitt, do you go to the San Mateo County Fair? He goes, yeah. And I go, there's a Pacific Islands Day. That's Raina's in charge of that. And by now she's like getting skin under her nails. And she's like, cut it out. There really was a lot of people networking, a lot of different nonprofit organizations that were there. And what I loved is the questionnaire or the bingo slot that everybody had. You were given one when you were forced to walk around and go, are you with the city of Daly City? And then they would sign up. Are you with CMI? You know, are you with, or, you sent
me a picture of the bingo card and I saw some interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Some right answers, some wrong answers.
Well, I had given up because I had like Cree wasn't there yet, so I couldn't put her name down. Pie Fest had an event.
I met somebody from Amu and it wasn't checked. I was like, what the heck?
Because she wasn't there yet. So you can't write the person's name down unless they're there. So then when she came, of course, and then everybody was looking at the door waiting for Pie Fest to walk through the door. And then
that's why, so Naki sends me a message that says Pie Fest and Amu are not here. And I was like, why is she picking them out?
Yeah.
Because they were on the bingo card.
Yes, they were on the bingo card. So that gave everybody, I literally walked, like everybody's so competitive that they actually walked around and was like, hey, I'm Naki. Hey, I'm so-and-so. Do you know, so.
I love it when they do that. They did that at remember the Pacific Islander Joint Task Force? They had the meeting in, I think it was the marina.
Yeah.
And they had the same thing where you had to get up.
Yeah.
Like it was like name the 4 states from Micronesia.
Yeah.
Like, Yap, Chukis. But if you didn't know,
you had to walk around.
There were people walking around like people weren't even getting the answer out of it. They were like, are you from? And people would go, oh no, I'm not. And the person would be like,
gone.
I'm done with you. I'm moving on.
Yeah.
But those things where it gets you up out of the seat and makes you go meet people, that should also become a mainstay because people click up.
Yeah.
People are like, and not out of being stuck up or stuffy or something. It was just you sit down at the table, you sit down and a lot of people just going to be there for the rest of the night.
That was a good thing to have there. I would keep a mental note because it forced everybody to get up and walk around. Right. And I met some amazing people. I met Tia, who sat at our table, and she was so nice. I forget who she's with. Who was she with? Nani. Nani's on. Tia. I met Devin, of course. I met the tech crew that sat behind me. It was just Bex, of course. DJ Bex Bumble was the DJ. Lena and Lecky SF, Happy Free, sat with us, and her daughter Sala. SEDC was there. Samoan Solutions was there. Who else? Talama was there. Oh my gosh. It's like other events, there was a bunch of nonprofit organizations. So it was a really, really nice, chill evening. The food was amazing. Pacific Island Initiative with San Mateo County Office of Diversity and Equity. Nani need to come on a show.
Nani's our fact checker.
But that's who Tia was. That's who Tia was with. Yeah. So I really had a great time. The food was amazing. Samoan Solutions performed and they did a great job. Another group performed. I can't remember their name, but it was just everything was amazing. The data that they collected was so on point, information that needs to be seen. So I loved it. I'm glad I went. It was in South City where it was windy. Sister Patsy Tito. So I'm like dancing down. I'm like, hey, where's the music? I'm dancing down the aisle. And then I pointed at SCDC and I said, oh, wrong event.
They love
And
that.
and then Patsy, when she was walking by, she's like, had they called my raffle ticket, I would have been DJ, hit that beat. And I believe she would have too. So that was a great event. So good. We got so at the same time, yesterday's event, I have a video of Mena and Petey's event. They didn't make it to Essence of Mana because they
were busy doing something.
They
right?
were busy. So Tracy Williams, who is a community leader in Oakland, the Warriors were celebrating AAPI month, and they invited Tracy and some Pacifica. Tracy got to invite Pacifica creatives, and she called Mena and Petey and asked if they can share their photos at the Golden State Warriors facility. And so we were so grateful, so awesome. That Nani's right. There's so many great PI events happening that all at the same time and during the weekday, right? Because we got to get them all in within this month. And so Mena and Petey and some other artists displayed their photos, and I think there's a video that I have. And I know if you could play that, and that's Cepha music in the background. But
I set up GSP. Buggy on the big, so it's a bang.
that's KYA, Nancy Kiki, Dr. Pepsi, though.
I swear we need this. Put that on Jesus. I won't stop the grind to the whole world know my dad. Like, do y'all see this? I can't believe this. We gon' keep it going cause it ain't no other way. I gotta get that. I need some get back for all of them times we was loving day to day. I need a big bag. Swear when I get that, it won't be no chit chat. Less talk and more action, what I implement. Ain't play a lick, but these bars serve as my instrument. They sensitive, so I barely speak to them often. I'd rather focus on those who gon' visit me.
That's our Mena and PD. So proud of them. I'm so proud of them. So proud of the work that they're doing and the places that they're going because of what they love. And so they'll be part of helping to plan next year's event because
during AAPI month.
During AAPI month, they'll be helping plan that event with Tracy and Katerina and just everyone that was part of that. Because usually the PI and AAPI month is usually forgotten, and so then during we are so grateful to the Warriors to actually acknowledge the PI month and then actually not correct, but fix things that were like tiki. We don't have tiki lights. We don't have plastic lays, So, and they literally, I think that was going to happen, and then they corrected them. Like
right.
we don't do that. And so they were, I believe they were grateful for what is right and what is wrong, and
with most organizations, they do want to do it right? But unless there's somebody there to show them look, that don't have to go to the dollar store to show our culture, right? Like the plastic lays and those kind of things. We're beyond that, and the good thing about having somebody show them the way is now they know, hey, we don't know the way,
right?
We need to find somebody that does. So even if it's not PD and Mena 3 years from now, it will be a Pacific Islander.
Right.
They will know, the Warriors organization will know.
Yes.
If we're going to do it, we got to go find somebody.
Yeah. And I'm so grateful that they reached out to Tracy Williams. Big shout out to her who actually reached out to Mena and PD. So grateful for her opening doors to other Pacifica creatives. So thank you for that. Atamai Dance Academy danced at the event. So Mena said they did such a great job. I forgot to download pictures, but they did a great job. That was happening at the same time. Our Essence of Mana's event was happening. Also, Cree and her team. Hi, Tracy. I don't know if you heard me, girl. We was just talking about you. Tracy Williams
is on our show.
Yeah, she was on our show. Tracy Williams is big deal. Big deal. So follow her on social media. But I'm also grateful for her reaching out to other Pacifica creatives to open the door to. This is huge to be at the Warriors facility, to be able to make decisions on NHPI Heritage Month.
Who knows what leaders from other organizations walk through there?
Yeah.
And they're from, I don't know, they're from Oracle, right?
Right.
Or they're from Microsoft.
Exactly.
They go through there and they look and they go, oh, wow, our RPI month doesn't look like this. They're outdoing us, right? So not only are they training the Warriors organization, everybody who goes through there that's a leader in their organization
will understand.
Aren't going to accept the tiki torches and the plastic waste, those kind of things. They're going to think back to the time they walked through the Warriors facility and go, no, this ain't it. Like, I'm not sure what it is, but this is not it.
And yes, Tracy's at many more events to come. There is plenty of space at the table with our Warriors. Yes, plenty of space. And a big shout out to the Golden State Warriors who donated boxes of shorts and t-shirts, which if you are in Pacifica and Focus, you will be receiving some Warriors gear. So
this short video, I forgot Chris Webber ever played for the Warriors.
I know.
As you go through there and you see some of those things, it's like, man, there's not just, obviously the big three people that we think of right now. But big shout out to the Warriors for taking the time to do it right.
And they had Festus Azili who was there. So I got a couple of pictures with him. But culture awareness is crucial for our existence. So 100%, I truly 100% believe that. So big shout out to the Warriors for recognizing and acknowledging PIs during AAPI month.
And this is why we had talked about this, I think, on the first show of the month. What does AANHPI month mean to you? And I think a lot of PIs kind of shrug it off like, look, we celebrate the culture
24/7, 24/7, right?
But this is the time that we are able to make waves outside of our community and teach like this. As an example of like, this is why it's important for us to step out there and go ahead and help other organizations learn.
So there's a picture at the Warriors facility of two of the Giants players, and then Dr. Patsy Tito, who else? Lynn Pilasoma, Aisha Enna. And then I was like, oh my God, you're famous now. Look, it's in the Warriors, facility. And she was like, oh my God, my phone's going to be blowing up now because as soon as they see me, they're going to want my phone number. 100% true. I text Mena and I was like, if any of the Warriors ask for Aisha's number, just give it to them. Just give it to them.
Don't ask, just hand it out.
Just hand it out. Just hand it out. So it was awesome. It was a great job. I was so proud. And then Petey, his photos, and I seen Epi at Essence of Mana's Pacifica Village walk. And she's like, did you see? Did you see? And that's it. We were talking for like 15 minutes with big old smiles on her face because we were both so proud of Petey and Mena and the work that they're doing. And they're reaching like everybody. And so this is huge for them. That I was like, they're also the only Pacific Islander photo and videography class that's taught free to students, just so you know. Just in case you didn't know.
For Pacifica in Focus.
But yeah, if you want to check out more photos, more videos, please go follow Petey and Mena on social media and look at all the amazing work they're doing. Tracy Williams is doing fucking badass shit in the Bay Area. So is Petey and Mena and all the creatives like CJ and Mobligated. There's so many PI creatives, and I love to see it. So follow Petey and Mena And check out Talanoa Tuesday every Tuesday. I just want to shoot that out there because my sister, their program has been blowing up, and I'm so proud of their event last night.
You know, Naki's passionate about the show today. We're only half an hour in. You already got 2 F-bombs out.
Oh, sorry. My bad. But yeah,
no, it just means you love what you're talking about.
I love our community. I love this month. I mean, every month we celebrate, but this month I don't know why. It just means so much more to see people outside of our circle are highlighting our youth, our, hard work.
We got to embrace this month.
Yes.
Like I think people roll their eyes a little bit sometimes and go,
Yeah.
AAPI month.
Yeah.
Like, we get buried, we don't get seen, or like this is our opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah. And, I'm grateful because it's going to be a great time for us OOGs to sit back and watch our change makers make it happen. Yes. Yes. And they're doing it a lot quicker than we are. I feel like they're doing it a lot quicker than
20s and 30s.
Because and I think a lot of it has to do with social media and a lot of collaboration. A lot more of collaboration is going on. And I just feel like that's important. That I love seeing all the orgs last night. Was it last night? Yes, last night at Essence of Mana, because everybody just genuinely love each other. Like, I know we're all separate entities, but when we were all leaving, love you. Okay, see you at the next event. Love you. I mean, we genuinely love each other, love the work that we're all doing. We know how hard it is to keep up what you're doing and to look for funding and to try to get family and friends to come to take our surveys or come to our events, that they're like, again, yes,
Another
again,
survey.
another survey.
And it won't be the last.
Because guess what? We count. That's how we count, is data, however you say it.
However you want to say it.
So whenever if your Pacifica community leader asks you to fill out a survey, please do so. They're anonymous. You don't even have to write your name on it. We just need your age, your race,
whatever's on the survey, just fill it out with a smile.
Fill
and
it
know
out.
that there will be another one in a month or two.
Yes.
Another one after that.
And another one and another one. We continue to collect data because guess what? We're growing. We're one of the fastest growing.
We're the youngest ethnic minority in the United States.
You go.
That means, and we're friendly, right? So
yes.
Not only are we young,
yes,
but we got babies on the way.
Yes.
We're growing ethnic.
Yes. So data. You see, I mean, it's just, and every event that you go to, we're going to ask you to fill something out. So whether you have to scan a code or it's a piece of paper, please do it. Please do it.
That's on the front end of events too. When we get to our community announcements, we're going to talk about the Amu barbecue, right?
Right.
And Cree is asking people to pre-register.
Yeah.
And part of it is so that
numbers,
she knows how many stomachs she's got to feed, right? And how many drinks but on the other hand, she's got to be able to have that documentation and go back there and say, look, 600 people or 400 people, however many people showed up. So data matters whether you're walking in. And I always love an Essence of Mana program because there's a raffle ticket. You got to turn in your survey to get your raffle ticket.
That's right. And Nani was so funny. She did say that last night. She said, yes, and I will ask via phone, email, text message, messenger, and she will do a drive-by.
Whatever it takes to get the data.
Believe that. We actually will do whatever we need to do. So, yes.
You know what I like about that, though, is I've been at a J2E event and I've seen community leaders of other organizations telling people, hey, don't like they're looking out for the other org because we know how important data is.
Yes.
So when there's other organizations that are saying, to just casual people that are there that aren't part of a CBO,
yes,
they're saying, hey, don't throw that away.
Yes, can you fill this out?
That's love. Like that is when we talk about the love between the organizations. Yes. Like, no, I know how much they need the data. Yeah.
So fill it out, folks. You've got nothing to lose. And but if you come to
Target gift card.
If you come to Journey to Empowerment, which is the first Friday of every month at Le Maota Community Space, you can learn something, you can share something, and you might be able to win something.
You might
So
dance
there you
your way
go.
down the aisle up there to get your prize from the table.
Yeah, that should be the new thing, dancing. Yeah, dancing. So yeah, I mean, it's been a great week just because of the people that we've been
So
hanging out with.
we forgot. Out of all these events, we still have another one to cover that Naki went to today. But on Tuesday, we had Pacifica Grand Rounds with Dr. Kalani Raphael
Yes.
and Dr. Reno Samoa. All these things going on. And I
Right.
was like, wait a minute.
Oh,
data,
every day we had something.
right? So Tuesday,
we literally had something every day.
we had a show. We had the Pacifica Grand Rounds with Dr. Kalani Raphael and Dr. Reno Samoa. And we don't normally get a grip of engagement from those. Like we get 20,000 views out of that. That's damn near 100,000 views.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
And it is talking about the very things in detail at a much higher level because it's doctors talking to doctors, and Naki and I are in there going, wait, I understand that. I don't understand this. But it's a show, and this particular episode was about data. It was about being hidden in with the AA
kidney
and all of the health information that shows how the PIs are faring is buried. And then we know that things like diabetes, obesity, hypertension, those things are astronomically high in our communities, but it's not, you don't see it in the data until you break it out, and we have to get our own stuff. So go watch the episode. It was talked
about disaggregating data.
Diabetes
kidney
management, a new gene, not a mutation, a new allele was found in a Tongan family, a Tongan man, right?
Woman,
a Tongan woman. So really cool stuff, and it has directly to do with what things that our community faces.
Pacific Islanders. So Pacifica Grand Rounds is our show that we do every third Tuesday at 5:30 with Pacifica doctors talking about health related issues.
Health that's specific to our community.
That's specific to Pacific Islanders. So check it out, catch a show that may or may not relate to you. We all know somebody that is doing dialysis. We all know somebody that is dealing with diabetes. So tons and tons of great information. I learned a lot. And so, there you go. Go check it out. It was a good show.
So that was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Dr. Patsy Tito
on our show.
Yes, wow, the sky is blue. I seen Dr. Patsy today at City College of San Francisco. We went for the CHW graduation. The workers, all my Usos, their Olanga team, graduated today. And so all of SCDC was there. Great support. We love. I love to see, I seen the queen of the whole wide world who looked beautiful in her pulitasi. I wish I would have posted the SCDC youth was at an elementary school today performing for AA and HPI month. So it was so cute. But I think we should go to community announcements, and we can come back and do the graduation.
All right. I think you're up first with Mobligated.
Oh, Mobligated. Mobligated Pop-Ups presents Small Business Sunday on May 26th from 11 to 5, happening at Speakeasy at 1195 Evans Avenue in San Francisco. Come out and enjoy good food and good vibes.
Letters from the South Pacific is a Pacifica artist showcase featuring Reno Onawai, Teresa Siangatonu, Samuel Uveu, and CJ Tufuli. This is happening at The Wave on May 30th at 6 p.m. Get your tickets by clicking the link in Sam Veu's IG bio. You can find him on social media under @us_SV.
Aloha Polyfest is happening on Saturday, June 15th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Marina Green, 110 Yacht Road in San Francisco. A joyous celebration of Pacific Islander culture.
Attention Pacific Islander youth currently enrolled in high school and transitional aged youth, 18 to 24 of the San Francisco Bay Area. The Tatyala Youth Exchange Program 2025 interest list is officially open now. This is your opportunity to learn about participation in the 2025 delegation organized by Samoan Solutions and Brown Girl Woke. Participants will embark on a transformative journey to Samoa in the year of 2025. Sign up and discover how you can be part of this amazing experience. Simply scan the QR code on the flyer.
The National Samoan Chiefs Council presents the San Francisco Samoan Flag Day celebration on August 3rd at 10 a.m. at the Presidio of San Francisco on the main parade lawn. There are many ways to participate and enjoy the festivities. Scan the code on the flyer and follow them on all social media outlets.
Join all my Usos for their 9th annual Family Day barbecue on August 17th at Gilman Park in San Francisco. Please register your entire family if you plan on attending by clicking the link in their bio. There will be free food, resources, family activities, face painting, STEM activities, and a ton more. We will see you there.
Tons of stuff.
And it's all free.
It's all free. And like we said, Journey to Empowerment is the first Friday of every month. We'll get a flyer from Lulu and post it first Friday of every month at Limaota at 6 o'clock, 6:30. 6 o'clock they break bread. It starts at 6:30.
6:30 the program starts. And for those of you that haven't been in a while, we start on time nowadays.
We see. Look at y'all, Nani, starting on time.
Back in the day, you could wander in there at 7:15.
We still hanging out.
Just be starting. Now we eat at 6 and the program starts at 6:30. And if you show up late like Naki and I did and don't have a seat, too bad for you.
You can still eat though. You just can't sit. So it gets crowded there. You get a PI event that starts on time.
Not many.
Go
of those.
wonder. Go figure.
And you also get to participate in. It was one of our watchers, one of our viewers said it in the chat today. The greatest raffle in the community events in the Bay Area. The greatest raffle takes place at J2E.
Yeah, they have a lot of good stuff. So I won a $50 Target gift certificate yesterday. And then after I won, I did my little booty dance down the aisle. Then they're like, to no music, we PI, we don't need music. We just dance. And then afterwards, they're like, oh, don't go nowhere, Auntie. Uncle Mo won too. So back to back. So yeah, I really had a good time. So that happened yesterday. So tons and tons of events. July 12th, I don't have a flyer yet, but Pi Fest is having their Pacific Islander Girls in Tech. That's July 12th. I'll get a flyer soon.
Who's leading the discussion that day? Who?
PBD.
Who?
PBD.
You are.
I
Naki
know.
Will be leading the discussion.
Me and Patsy, we were cracking up. I was just talking about that, Patsy, because I won the raffle. I was like, oh, I'm dancing. And then I was like, oh, wrong event. I pointed over to SCDC and everybody's like, go, go, go. And then Patsy said, had I won, girl, I would have been DJ, drop that beat. And we were dying at our table because that would have been good to see. And DJ Beck's bubble was there. So that would have definitely happened. So.
Patsy's last impromptu dance, 10,000 views.
10,000. I mean, that literally blew up. Now I'm catching everybody dancing. Because it's so much fun at these events when that happens. So yeah, thank you. I had such a good time. So, so today at City College of San Francisco, our community health workers graduated after 16 months of class and, online and in person. And a lot of the ladies live in like Antioch, Sassoon, like that's CJ. She lives in Sassoon. So she would trek to City College whenever she needed to take a class. PJ also, I believe he was taking a test. So he would have been there as well to graduate with his classmates.
Speaking of which, I saw PJ at Pitt Shine Day.
I see.
No red carpet, no nothing. Still looked amazing. I was
fly.
like, you got your own outfit for non-red carpet events.
You have to go see PJ whenever he's somewhere because he's fly. This is a lot of the girls that community health workers that took the class and graduated today. Mama Sil is in there, Christine Mawia, CJ Tufuli, Shirley Elapati, the Bill Salmas. I mean, it was just, it's it's an in awe moment because there were so many PI community health workers that graduated today at the same time. I think that it probably is the first time that we had like 10, I believe is the number. And to see our community come and support. I mean, there's a handful of PIs there, but the crowd that was the audience was like, I'd have to say was 80-20 Pacific Islanders.
10% to 90%
Yeah,
graduating,
yeah.
90% noise
Yes.
coming from the Polynesians
So
or the PIs in
I
the
was
crowd.
so proud of these young ladies. They did it. They put in hard work and made it happen.
And they're going to be these are people that there's some people get the CHW thing to get on their resume,
Yeah.
so they can go and do things. These are people that are going to make
they're
a
already
difference in the community.
They're already doing the work. Like Shirley Alapati, she worked with COVID during the COVID, during those years that we were with. So Shirley Alapati definitely has been doing the work. All the girls really have been doing the work, just didn't have the
how they can get paid that CHW money.
Yes. So it was awesome to see. I think there's more pictures. That is Sarah and Lassie, who had a big part of these women getting registered, along with Patsy Tito, Dr. Tito. So they shouted out Dr. Patsy Tito, Professor Sarah, and Professor Lassie for helping them get to where they are, and to helping them get the classes, getting certified and graduating. So
this picture that you see up here right now, these are two behind the scenes heroes.
Yes.
They're behind the scenes with like funding. They're out there helping people get funding, giving free advice, helping people get to programming format, getting the programs formatted, getting people on stage, getting their certifications.
The only person that's missing in this picture is Patsy, but she Patsy takes off running. So, but Patsy was a big part. She danced her way out of the hall, but yeah. So big shout out to Dr. Patsy Tito, Professor Sarah, and Professor Lassie. This is Mama Sil, ED of Fautasi Youth Services. She also graduated today. So proud of her. Of course, we have the 50 million lays, and
I like the looks that the other graduates get, the non-PI graduates get, when a Pacific Islander is like laid all the way, like they can't even see, and other people are looking at it like, what is that? Why? What is going on with that?
Yes. And then is there more? This is Cree and her team. So they did a great job of getting everything organized, and helping and support Cree. All My Usos. This is All My Usos team. Tina and Jessica. And then this is the Osama crew. Lynn, her sister Shirley Alapati graduated, Michelle and Sonia. So, I mean, just to see all the PIs there was freaking amazing to see. And it's a great example for their kids because their kids were there, their grandkids. Shirley, her mom was there, her husband, Dave. I mean, everybody's spouse and kids and grandkids were there. So it's awesome to see the family. And it's also awesome for the kids to see the adults graduate and walk down the aisle. So that was awesome to see. Of course, Mama Sil and Sister Cree. And is that it? I believe so. Yeah. So that was the grad that happened today. I was busting a move trying to get here. After we took pictures and said goodbye to everybody, then we got in the car and it said we were going to be here at like 5:30ish, and luckily I had carpool. It was still a little slow, but it was me, Mena, and my lay that went to the graduation. And
you got those three for the carpool.
Yeah, 3 for the carpool. So, and Mena was exhausted from the night before at the Warriors facility, but
did she sleep the whole way?
She did. Well, she slept on the way back. On the way there, I think we were so excited for everybody that we just stayed up and talked. And then on our way back, we had time to stop at Bula Pies. We were so hungry.
So 5:30 with a stop at Bula Pies.
And with a stop at Bula Pie. I love that place. We stopped at Lysandra and Stino. They had my pies ready when I got there.
Dang.
So yes, thank you all you do. You both are true blessings. Oh, thank you, Nani. That's you. That's you.
Yeah, Nani's been doing it.
Yeah, Nani's been doing it for a little bit,
maybe
a
10
lot of
years or
it,
something like
a
that.
lot of it. So yes, Bula Pies. I'll have to bring that. Like, I don't know when's the next time we all get together to eat. But I'll have to bring that. I'll place an order. But yeah, go Bula Pies. Let me just tell you, they have this mince and cheese Bula Pie that is my freaking favorite. So I have to have one like once a week. And then today
Has your
was the
favorite
day.
changed, or has it always been that?
The mince and cheese just came out like a couple of weeks ago.
Oh,
so
that's why it's your new favorite.
yeah, so
what was
that
your favorite before
is
that?
I'd have to say beef stew. Beef stew. And so now it's mince meat and cheese. And so when I go there, they already have it. They're like, here you go, Naki.
You just keep one back here in case Naki shows up.
Yeah, so I love Lysandra and Stino. They're very good to me. So yeah, Bula Pies. And then I rushed home because it's like 60 degrees in the city, and then you get back here and it's like 80, 85, and so I had to rush back home and grab it. I have my sister to sister t-shirt that I got at Nani. Sister to sister t-shirt that I got at the sister to sister event that I went to. So I put that on, and then I have another t-shirt that I'll show off. It's the Essence of Mana t-shirt. I have like 50 million t-shirts now, and Carl's not allowed to bring any more t-shirts home.
Banned from bringing any
He's
t-shirts.
banned. So
hoodies I still can sneak in every now and then.
Yeah.
But the t-shirts get stolen by at least one of my sons.
Yeah.
Ty will I'll see him walk in the door from work, and I'll be like, oh, that's where that t-shirt went.
Yeah.
Like, I had no idea. Haven't seen that in months, but it's apparently in your closet now. But no t-shirts. I can't.
Yeah,
t-shirts.
So I don't grab t-shirts for you because Nick will kill me. So I don't grab.
It's like a nightclub,
t-shirts
one in,
anymore.
one out. I gotta boot one before I can bring another one.
Well, let me know when you boot one so I could grab you another t-shirt. So I love my new Essence of Mana t-shirt. Their new logo, everything was amazing. And then tomorrow we have the ribbon cutting for all my Usos. That's happening from 1 to 4 at their new space. 1 to 4, and they're at 150 Executive Parkway in San Francisco. Yes. So we will see you there tomorrow at 1. We'll be there a little bit early because Cree got me doing for hours. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing stuff. Ribbon cutting for all my Usos tomorrow, 1 to 4. Looking forward to it. And then Saturday, I'm going to Leah's baby shower, and you'll be going to a wedding. The Fatle Alvas is having a baby. So yeah, I'll be going to the baby shower. Man, I did something every day, every week. Oh, I just, cause I seen Felix pop in, on the, hi Felix, he made his otai. I don't think you went to the, mural, opening. No, yeah. So at the mural opening, that was the last. So that's when I found out that Felix also out. Go follow him on social media if you want, Otai. At the mural.
You've been put out there.
Yeah. Sorry, Felix. At the mural, the revealing of the mural at SCDC, Felix made Otai, and I didn't know that he made it. Like, he made it. I thought they bought it somewhere. And so then
restaurant quality.
Yeah, it's restaurant quality. And so then last night, at the Essence of Mana event, on each table was a pitcher of otai. And then Mo was sucking that down like it was water. And I was like, dude. And he's like, who made the otai? And so when we asked Nani, she said Felix. And I was like, oh my God, that he made that at the mural opening. So Felix, your uncle gonna need some more otai.
We went to an event one time and we got drinks we didn't like, and I drank all mine. and then you poured yours.
Oh,
into
it
it?
was because I like the pineapple and the mango and the strawberry. Felix
Oh.
puts fruits like strawberries and stuff in his
What was it
otai.
that was it?
It was
Watermelon?
like 3 or 4 years ago. We went to an event, and I don't care for watermelon. I know.
I don't like neither one of us like
we
watermelon.
don't like
We're
watermelon.
like the only two.
I don't know why. Just don't come for me. Don't come for me. I just don't like watermelon. And so we went to an event, and people sat 2 big ass glasses of watermelon otai in front of us, and I was like, ooh.
So I was raised, if somebody gives you food and you're visiting, you eat that, right? So they put it in front of me, and she goes, "Oh, it's watermelon otai," and I was like, "Oh gosh." So she's eating, and I just chug the whole thing because I've got to drink. I'm going to eat whatever's put in front of me, and I'm going to drink whatever's put in front of me. So I chug it down, and I'm like, "Damn, good luck with that." I look over like 10 minutes later, of course, because I'm not staring at my cup for every second. And I'm like, then I look over. Not only has she poured her drink into my drink, she took her cup and threw it away. So I'm just sitting there with a whole cup of otai that I don't like.
Watermelon.
Watermelon
I'm sure
otai.
it's
I'm
awesome,
sure
and
if you-
I just don't care for
We're just
watermelon.
weird and we don't like watermelon.
I just don't care for watermelon. Don't come for me. I don't know. I just don't like watermelon. So there you go.
Yeah, don't pour it.
But
don't.
yeah, Felix, if you're listening, your uncle needs a cooler of otai. That stuff is so good. It was so good. Everything last night was
Now
so
it's
good.
out there. Everybody knows.
It's out there. Nani made her cupcakes. Ooh, she
miss
don't
that.
make them all the time. Like it has to be a special occasion. So
You know what I
I
miss the
scooped
most?
up.
Tutu.
Oh,
When I saw that
yes, you
Tutu
missed
was there, I
Tutu.
was
She
like,
sends her
oh
love.
my gosh.
It was so good to see Tutu. I mean, Professor Ursula Ann was there. Anna Matangi with San Francisco Tongans Rise Up. Who else haven't I seen in a long time? Professor Lee from SF State. I mean, there was a lot of big wigs at the Essence of Mana.
Ours has been doing it for a minute.
Yeah, ours,
We got a
but
lot
ours,
of
yeah,
people-
a lot of people
Yeah.
respect and love ours. So yeah, it was a great event. Like if they do this again, I'll let you know. Shoot, you gotta go register. But it was packed. It was packed. Like at my table, it was just me and Mo, and they put pineapple pies. It was like your
Mo was in
favor,
heaven.
right? They were little miniature, and it's not really miniature. It's like the size of my hand. That's miniature for us PIs because they're usually the big old half moon pies. This is miniature.
No, you guys would be looking at it going, "What do you mean that's miniature?"
Miniature, yeah.
Tiny.
The miniature half moon pies. They were this size, so everybody got really nicely packaged in front of every seat. So when we sat down, it was just me and Mo, and I was like, "Oh shit! If nobody sits down, we taking these pies home." And so then later during that, 2 people sat down. I was like, "Oh hey!" 2 more people sat down. I was like, "Sure."
Maggie's doing math and subtracting every time somebody sits down.
Yeah. So it ended up being a packed evening. So and then
You
I
didn't
got
get
to
steal any food.
I did. I got an extra. There was a pie at the seat next to me. Nobody sat down, and so I got to take the pie. So everything was delicious. I mean, me and food. If it's bad, I'll tell you. Everything was good, especially that chicken teriyaki nani. That was so good. And so people got to take food home. Of course, Mohi Hamo. He made a box of food. I was like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, they said we could take it. I was like, oh. Okay, don't forget the chicken.
Get it all then.
Okay, don't forget the chicken. Yeah,
it
was such a good
with
event.
$100 in Target gift cards and a whole gallon of
I
food.
know. Like, I really made out. Thanks, Nani. Thank you, Essence of Mana. See what happens if you go to an Essence of Mana event. You do not leave empty-handed. You're going to get a hug. You're going to get something.
You're going to love.
You're going to get some
fed.
love. You're going to get some education. You're going to get some resources. You are not going to leave empty-handed, just so you know.
Full belly, full heart.
All right, full belly. Oh, that's it. The next journey to empowerment, I have to bring Junior blue pie. All right, there you go. That was all our pictures. That was all. That was more to come, though, because we have the ribbon cutting tomorrow. We have stuff. The month's almost over.
And June looks just as full.
And June is crazy full. So we'll be back. We're here every Thursday at 6 p.m. Come back to FICA with us.